Today we are going to be talking about cells. All living things contain cells. Cells create the life on Earth. Without cells, nothing would grow. Since rocks don't have cells, unlike a plant, when you water a rock, it doesn't grow. So, why doesn't a rock have cells? Cells are amazing organisms. Without cells, we wouldn't be alive. In fact, nothing would be. All living things have cells. Frogs, the fish, and cows, they all share this trait. The cells create them. Even in you, they are working to help you live and grow. Think of them as a code, a program. There are different codes to each one with its own job. Everybody has cells. Even from way back then and in the future, trillions of living cells are in each and every one's body. There are many different cells. The most common are nerve, cartilage, bone, muscle, blood, fat, skin, sex, and stem cells. They are what help us grow, reproduce, and heal. And they also help us to changing environments. There is the salamander, for example. Salamanders change to environments around them by going into metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is when a living thing changes form according to its age or environment change. For example, this salamander starts as an egg. The cells in the egg separate to form salamander tadpoles, then juveniles, which are a grown version of the tadpoles with gills, strong tails for swimming, and short and fairly weak legs. Until there is a shortage of water, they soon adapt and go into their last stage of metamorphic transformation. By getting rid of their gills for over-air breathing, they turn into an adult salamander. It lays mates and the cycle starts again. Remember though, not all animals go through metamorphosis. Rather, they go through the shedding of skin, scales, fur, and such. Dogs, humans, and snakes go through this, also changing with the environment or to grow. Both ways of this process of adaptation are truly fascinating, and that's where DNA comes in. DNA works as the main program. It directs the cells how and when to adapt or change. Over years, the code of the species will start taking a different form. Now, I want you to look, before we discuss DNA, I want you to look at these pictures concerning adaptation. Talk with your guardian or teacher about what you see in the pictures and what is in common with them.